Hi, this is Greg Jameson, and I am super excited to share with you today a new AI tool that I have been collaborating on. It's called Capital CoPilot. And what this does is it creates AI-driven news summaries, automatic transcript generation, seamless audio conversion, and instant podcast publishing. Let me show you how it works. Obviously, the first thing you have to do is you have to have an account. But assuming we have an account set up and that we've already created the tokens that we need, we can simply go to Teams, and you can see that there's 3 teams that are available to me right now. Uh, I can create a new team, but I'm just going to show you the details for this one, AI Ecom Insights. And what you do is you give the team a name, you give it an intro, and the prompt is just a series of bullet points. For example, this one is, you're a charismatic radio host named the AI architect. Uh, you produce at least 450 words and a maximum of 550 words. Uh, you combine similar news and talk about them in aggregate, and so on. So uh, we've just put in some prompts here. Then you have an outro to your podcast. I'm just saying thanks for tuning into the AI Ecom Insights, where AI meets e-commerce innovation. Until next time, keep leveraging technology to elevate your business. You put in your email, your name, a podcast description. You can upload a podcast image. And here's the part that's really important is you insert various RSS feeds that you want to pull stories from. So I've got a whole bunch of them that I've put in here. Artificialintelligencenews.com, ecommercetimes.com, Last Week in AI, AIforhumans.show, Inside AI News, AIdaily.us, all these different things. And you can add in as many RSS feeds as you want to. So once you have your team set up, you go to news. And the news, we select the team. Again, I'm going to choose AI Ecom Insights. And you can see that it is picking various things that have happened in the last 24 hours. We can say, hey, in the last 12 hours, the last week, the last 2 weeks, whatever we want, and then fetch the news from there. But what we're going to do is we are going to actually pick a couple of these that we want to have included in our podcast. So DeepSeek to open source AGI research. That sounds like a good one to put in there. Does AI really reason? I'd like to have that in there. OpenAI rolls out its AI agent operator in several countries. Maybe boosting AI math skills. And let's see if there's anything else we want. DeepSeek to open source parts of online services code. This is actually really important because even though DeepSeek in the past has said that they are open source, they weren't open sourcing their code. They were just open sourcing their models. So let's go ahead and pick these 5, which is fine. And we're going to generate the article. Takes a minute to generate the article. It actually goes out to all these RSS feeds. It reads the associated articles, and it creates a news summary that it is going to use for your podcast. When the article has finished generating, we jump over to articles and we click on the article that we just created. So this one is the one that we just created for AI Ecom Insights, and you can see that it actually writes the article. Well, the next thing that we want to do is we actually want to generate the audio for this podcast. So we click on Generate Audio. And it updates the article audio. When the article has finished being generated, we can do a couple of things. We can download the MP3, we can publish it up to Telegram, or we can simply listen to it. In this case, what we're doing with the 450 to 550 words is we're trying to generate a really simple news summary that can be consumed in about 3 to 4 minutes. Now let's just listen to what it came up with.
Welcome to AI Ecom Insights, the podcast where we decode the latest in artificial intelligence and e-commerce, giving you actionable strategies to amplify your business and stay ahead in the digital marketplace. Today, we dive into a treasure trove of AI innovations and developments making waves in the e-commerce realm. From open source initiatives to AI agents and the evolution of language models, there's plenty to unpack. Starting with DeepSeek, the Chinese AI startup is pulling back the curtain on its artificial general intelligence research by open sourcing 5 repositories next week. This bold move aims to promote transparency and innovation while addressing privacy concerns. DeepSeek has faced scrutiny akin to TikTok's woes, with allegations of data misuse and geopolitical entanglements. By sharing its tech openly, DeepSeek hopes to quell criticism and forge stronger community ties. However, the jury's out on whether this will satisfy skeptics. For e-commerce professionals, this signals a growing trend towards transparency and collaboration, offering new pathways for innovation. As a tip, consider how open source could foster community building within your business. In a similar vein, OpenAI is expanding its AI agent, Operator, to several countries for ChatGPT Pro subscribers. Initially launched in the United States in January, Operator now serves regions like Australia, Brazil, and the UK, though notably absent in the European Union.
Okay, we won't go and listen to the entire podcast. If you're interested in doing that, I'm happy to share it with you. But like I said, we can download the MP3. We can then upload it to any podcast hosting that we want to, whether that be something like Blueberry or Spotify or whatever, or publishing it directly to Telegram. So that is how you can use AI to create a podcast where you are not speaking at all. You are not doing the research. The AI is basically compiling this short news podcast and creating the audio all for you. And again, like I said, this is available at capitalcopilot.io.